For Ottawa City Council, the threat was clear. Approve the revamped concessions deal, where the Riders had scored their last touchdown at Lansdowne Park. From day one, the Gleibermans insisted they needed $1.3 million from concessions to break even. The new deal does fall short of that mark, but it comes close enough for the Gleibermans and the Riders to stay in Ottawa and remain stable.
Hey, we want the Ottawa fans to have a great football team and all that, but if we're not economically viable, we'll wind up like the past three owners who had to sell it for $1, and that's not what you want. That's not stability. Look at the NFL. The strength of the NFL is that owners have been there for 20 years, 25 years. Look at the Ottawa Rough Riders. They've had 4 owners in the past 10 years. That's not viability. That's not stability. That's problems. And one of these times, if things weren't straightened around, that team would have gone down.
This is not the first time, and what it is doing, though, is to show that there is a future in Ottawa for a great entertainment venue. I think we're going to become an entertainment mecca between the Palladium and our stadium with professional people bringing in events. I think it's going to be a great city to visit and to live in.
Initially, the Riders wanted to offset losses by sponsoring 9 additional concerts at Lansdowne Park. The concerts would be staged in conjunction with Ogden Entertainment, the company which owns the concession rights. The profits would be shared with the city, the landlord at Lansdowne. The Riders also wanted the right to fire Ogden if it failed to meet expectations. But a city council committee said no way. So the new deal looks like this. Ogden and the Riders will stage any number of concerts. The profits will be shared with the city, but now it's the city that holds the hammer over Ogden.
Since June of last year, they've threatened, pushed us around, said if we're not doing it, we're leaving. We gave them the best deal we could then, and they came back to us and threatened us again. And I believe that they'll be back here again saying, if you don't give us more, we're going to leave.
We haven't seen the end of the Rough Riders coming to the city asking for a special deal. I don't want the team to leave, but my first and foremost concern is for the taxpayers. And we're giving the Rough Riders once again, and we have a history of doing this, giving them a special deal, special consideration, a break here, a break there, and there's no guarantee they won't be back next year. And that's my biggest fear. We'll go through this all over again.
In retrospect, city councils dealing with the Riders often got a little nasty, and it's obvious some hard feelings remain. What's more, neither side did anything to endear itself to the people who matter most, Ottawa football fans. And that could prove costly as well. After all, it's the people who pay who really hold the final say. Rob Sinclair, TSN, in Ottawa.